Hello and welcome back to my channel. Spring, it seems, has officially sprung here in Chattanooga, and things are finally warm enough to go sport climbing outside. So I've missed a few sets in the gym, and today I'll be climbing on the 30, which all of the climbs are brand new to me. I think today is going to be a pretty chill session, and I'll see you on the other side of it. The white tags were going pretty smoothly, and then I got on the last one, which has wood holds from the 2017 moon board, and was just having a lot of trouble with this first move. It was definitely really powerful and just wasn't getting up into an engaged shoulder position for this first move. So I just decided to move on to the yellow tags after a few tries. The next climb I got on was also pretty tricky. It had this foot swing at the beginning of it. After falling on the foot swing a few times, I was able to get the movement down. But then pretty quickly had trouble with the next move as well. So my plan for the session was just to kind of sample the yellow tags, only giving 3 to 5 or so tries on each, just to scope them out and see which one would be a good one to work on for the session. This next one I was told was the hardest yellow tag on the set, but I really enjoyed it. Definitely very crimpy holds and got my fingers warm. But it was nice because it was just pretty straightforward, tensiony movement. The holds had a little bit less bite than I originally expected, but it was definitely pretty fun. So I kind of kept that one in mind as one to potentially come back to. Then I got on this orange climb. The first few moves felt pretty fine, and then I got to this move going to a hold on the volume and felt a little bit lost of where to put my feet. The hold that I'm going to is pretty vertical, so it's kind of hard to hit dynamically. So I worked this move for a few tries to see if I could figure something out. Then I moved on to the last yellow tag, which was this yellow holds climb. What was interesting on this one is I just felt really indecisive about my positions and where I wanted to put my feet. and I think the indecision ultimately led to a few foot slips. And this is just something I want to kind of flag and keep in mind for future sessions to see if this is something that continuously comes up, just the indecision and not moving quickly through those decisions. Because if it's something that continues to happen, I'll definitely want to address it. But right now, I'm not sure if it was just kind of to do with this particular climb. Maybe I just didn't feel so comfortable on these holds, or the positions just felt a little more uncomfortable to me. But yeah, something just to flag for myself to see if it continues happening. I was able to finish up this yellow one. It's definitely one that could be worth a repeat just because of how uncomfortable I felt on the movement, just to see if it was this day in particular or if there was something specific about this climb that could be worth working on. After I finished the yellow one, I returned to the orange climb and tried the rest of the moves after the crux move that I couldn't figure out, just to see how the rest of it felt, and the rest of the climb was very doable, so I figured this would be a good one to kind of work out this crux move on. I was able to find something that worked, which was getting a really high right foot and pausing on the foothold and then going to that vertical hold, and it actually felt really solid and static that way. And then luckily, once I figured that out, I was able to execute it. I decided to try this move on the green one again since I only tried it once. But it felt just pretty difficult and like something to come back to on another day. So then I went back to the pink climb and I just wanted to figure out all of the moves. I didn't feel like I had the energy to put it together on this day, but I figured it would be good just to know my beta so that I could come back and hopefully finish it up. I did the second half of the climb and it felt good, so definitely the first half of the climb is where the difficulty will be. So the only move I hadn't done was this transition to the big pinch. I tried getting a higher right foot to see if that would help, but I wasn't able to do the move prior. But then I was able to find that I could grab the foothold on the volume to kind of break up the tension. I ended my session there for that day, but was able to record my next session on it and figured I'd show you all. So first, I just wanted to repeat all of the moves, and I was happy to link those first few moves together and then fell on what I think is probably the crux move of it. I then started where I fell and repeated the second half of the climb. I then started trying it from the start. I had a few bad attempts and was actually able to find some beta for the move off of the undercling that made it feel much more controlled. And then I had an attempt where I fell in the middle of the climb, but I'll just skip to the good stuff. And unfortunately, I don't have an outro filmed, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.